I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill.
Shadows beneath the badge, when trust turns toxic. Picture this. A crisp dawn in Springfield, Massachusetts. Streets still whispering with sleep. The state office building standing as a supposed bastion of justice. But at 5:12 a.m., darkness had already slithered into the heart of the system. No shouts, no sirens, just the silent tread of DEA and FBI agents, ghosts slicing through granite. They kicked in a steel door, the crash echoing like thunder in the hush. There, amid stacks of policy briefs and framed family photos, icons of public faith, a sealed courier box mocked them from the conference table. Crack it open, and reality hits like a gut punch. 8 kilos of pure cocaine, a 9mm pistol, and an envelope stuffed with $38,500 in crisp bills. The man in cuffs? Lamar Cook, deputy director for the governor's Western Massachusetts office. The same guy who'd once beamed on camera preaching integrity, now busted with enough poison to flood entire cities. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill drug stand. This was the first fracture in the fortress of trust. But one traitor's fall doesn't end the tale. When the DEA's digital forensics squad cracked the encryption on Cook's laptop, military-grade stuff no government desk jockey should touch, the gates of hell swung wide. Hours of sweat later, the screen lit up. Shipping manifests, coded schedules, encrypted scribbles. 19 loads over 14 months, 8 to 20 kilos each, slipping through state postal routes, warehouses, and docks like ghosts in a machine. Forget shadowy alley dealers. These were the guardians gone rogue. Patrol cops, officers, deputy sheriffs, court clerks. They wove a hidden web, funneling coke into Massachusetts neighborhoods, schools, and living rooms like a silent plague. The trail snaked back to its venomous root, not homegrown, but from Miami Sangre, a ruthless paramilitary drug syndicate stretching from New York to Maine, fed straight from Mexico's cartels. Sinaloa's latest tricks? Meth pills masquerading as Adderall, fentanyl-laced strips, crystalline shards, all pouring in via legit channels. Packages routed through the State House mailroom, evidence stashed in government vaults. The system rotten to the core. Badges, ranks, oaths meant to shield the innocent, now weapons turned inward. The question shifted from who to how deep, and the answer? A reckoning, raw and unrelenting. The storm broke at 3:50 a.m. in a federal war room outside Worcester, where a digital map of the Bay State pulsed with crimson dots. Stash houses, safe flats, parking lots, dealer dens camouflaged in sleepy suburbs. A single command flashed, action, all units. In 14 heart-pounding minutes, 14 strikes lit up the grid. Load, armored rigs seal off a 2-story auto shop. Tac team stack at the door, backlash bang boom, steel wheels. 3 goons claw for guns, too slow. Stuns rattle the walls like earthquakes. Gunfire dies in the din. Springfield sinks. A farm supply warehouse peels back its tarp facade to reveal 200 pounds of coke and 90 of fentanyl, shrink wrapped for suburbia. Worcester erupts next. Cams catch the scramble. Suspects bolt with rifles into the back alley. A Black Hawk thumps overhead, bullhorn booming. Weapons down. You're boxed. The chase ignites. Muzzle flares paint brick and hellfire. Rounds whine off pavement. Blood slicks the concrete. A DEA vet hugs cover. 2 feds push forward. Measured shots. Steady breaths. No chaos. 9 minutes in, silence reigns. 3 down. 2 dropping shaky hands in surrender. Their escape hatches slammed shut. Sunup tallied the toll. 47 in irons. 1.2 tons of death seized. 129 firearms. From ghost gun rifles to smuggled exotics, plus phones and ledgers crammed with initials and wire trails. News choppers buzzed like vultures. Neighbors peered from blinds, staring at the empire that had squatted next door to playgrounds and porches, now hemorrhaging. But that was just the breach. Deep in Boston's Federal Analysis Hub, a warren of screens and whiteboards hosted the real siege. Agents, accountants, cyber wizards shoulder to shoulder, dissecting drives and decrypting shadows. What emerged wasn't a street grid, it was a blueprint of betrayal. 4 smuggling spines threaded the state, hijacking legit haulers, rigs loaded with veggies, tools, building gear, perfect Trojan horses from the Mexican frontier through Ohio, NYC, into Boston's sprawl. Stashes, community food banks fronting pallets of frozen peas, but behind, brick stacked blow etched with purity glyphs and drop codes. Cash veins, twin underground casinos. No Vegas glitz, just velvet backrooms where chips laundered into wires, funneled to Delaware phantoms and Puerto Rican proxies. Silent, seamless, the gut wrencher, charity cons. One youth empowerment nonprofit sluiced $11.3 million in narco dollars, ghost donors, fake smiles, then funneled fee speeches, campaign boosts, and security gigs to local brass. This beast didn't lurk in the dark. It draped itself in normalcy. Your corner mechanic, the block party donor, the council rep shaking hands at the bake sale. Violence was its fist, but corruption, its velvet glove, buying loyalty one whisper at a time. As the last pin stabbed the evidence board, the room went tomb still. The math chilled. $220 million yearly blood money, thousands of homes shattered, pillars of power hollowed out. Yet the Colossus had cracks, linchpins in human form, ripe for the snap. Call made, no more watching, time to purge. Dawn's unmarked feds rolled next, ghosting toward precincts, city halls, state suites statewide. No Hollywood bangs, these were scalpel strikes. Worcester Watch House. Morning muster hugs, then warrants walk in. A 23-year vet gates as his shield and peace are peeled away. The drug bust hero detective bows his head to cuffs. A budget clerk petrifies his drawers to disgorge outreach envelopes fat with filth. Tally by lunch, 17 badges, 2 clerks, 1 procurement suit. All ghosts now, no drama, just a hush thick as grief. Eyes averted, boot shuffle, gazes fractured. Suspicion is festered unspoken, now flayed bare. Outside, an old vet clutches a folded stars and stripes. The one who hit the posted Boyd's OD funeral, watching the march of the fallen. Clusters form, fury flares, hearts crack, minds reel. Not outsiders dosing the streets. These were the sworn sentinels, spiking the well. The governor steps up in Boston, voice a steel thread over a crumbling ledge. When the badge wounds the body it swore to guard, the shield shatters. We forge it anew, eyes wide. Enter the Integrity Task Force, rogue unit with unchecked teeth to gut-check PDs, offices, ledgers, supply chains. Mandate, reclaim stolen faith, resurrect the hijack, armor the dupe. Slow burn, brutal truth, but ignited. Cook's collar, once a lone stand. Now a siren for the shadow war that crept too close. Massachusetts didn't flinch or fold. They ripped the veil, named names, stripped ranks without mercy. Shields surrendered, suits sanitized, squads scrubbed, legacies aired raw. Lingering echo. What's the encore? Rot doesn't rot in one blitz. Syndicates don't smoke in a suite. Bonds don't knit in the night. This isn't Massachusetts' dirge. It's America's wake-up klaxon for every precinct, parish, powerhouse, fancying itself fortress-proof until the fox is in the henhouse. Your move. Does this crusade endure? If yes, smash like, let it ripple to the next soul-scrolling blind. Drop it below. Shield or hush? Your line in the sand? Stick for the sequel. Subscribe sharp. The integrity insurgency rolls on. Massachusetts was the spark. The next front? It won't whisper its surrender.